Behavior versus outcome. Welcome to this week's edition of Friday's Food for Thought. For the most part, reverse mortgage professionals are business people. That is, we form a strategic business or marketing plan to reach an expected outcome. But are we putting the cart before the horse? Let's step back and take a look first at self-efficacy. Now, this is the extent of one's belief in their own abilities to complete tasks and reach goals. In other words, one's beliefs will shape their daily behaviors and actions, both personally and professionally. Now, most of our internal beliefs are shaped by experience and observation, but is focusing on our internal belief system enough to really affect the outcome that we want in life? Perhaps not. Now, one of the most common mistakes that people make is to fixate on the goal or the expected outcome while ignoring the underlying behaviors. In other words, our habits. Now, habits lead to routines, and routines determine our daily actions, which lead to success or failure. And this is why only 12% of people actually end up keeping their New Year's resolutions. It's only when we can honestly assess our personal habits, good and bad, that we can begin to prepare for success. For example, one could say, I don't have enough time in the day to follow up with my borrowers during the application and the underwriting process. Really? Now, that could be true, but it could be changed with a few modifications to that individual's behavior. Perhaps they come to work late, or they fail to even time block specific days to contact all of their borrowers. If that individual carefully monitored their time at work and their time management, they would be able to reach the goal of keeping their clients informed to avoid losing loans. Now, basically, our habits determine our outcome. Therefore, we should direct our energies to closely examining our daily habits, both inside and outside the office. Now, one practical way to identify our habits is to keep a time diary. In a notebook or composition binder, write down the day at the top of the sheet, and then below, log your day. What time do you get up? What do you do when you wake up? For how long? And also, what time do you actually arrive at work? How many coffee or smoking breaks do you take during the day, and how long are those? Log each activity, no matter how insignificant it may appear. And don't forget to log your phone calls, time spent on the computer, and for what purpose. Emails, meetings, phone calls, and more. After a week of keeping a time diary, you should be able to identify your daily habits and where you can begin to take control of certain behaviors to increase your chances of success in reaching your desired outcome. Now, what behavior and habits do you think that help or either hinder one's ability to reach their goals? Leave your comments in the comment section below and have a great weekend.